Hi, welcome to the Blueshirts corner. So the Rangers are gonna be taking on the New York Islanders, and I'm excited for this game. I really am. I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like the Rangers are playing in Madison Square Garden. That's what the Barclays Center is equivalent to. As the Rangers, their fans have sold out the Barclays Center the last time the Rangers were in town in Brooklyn. And I'll be honest, like I feel like we're gonna sell it out again tonight. This is gonna be a good game. I'm really hoping that some guys really step up, like the fact that we got Tanner Glass remaining in this lineup and Oscar Lindbergh's a healthy scratch. I really feel like Tanner Glass, he's been physical of late, but I really feel like a guy like Oscar Lindbergh has a better chance of scoring a goal than Tanner Glass will ever, and it's just a matter of time before Tanner Glass loses his spot in this lineup. I mean, but though Vigneault is favorite over here, he plays favorites. I mean, the fact that Dylan McIlrath is playing tonight is good, but that's only because Dan Girardi's out with the laceration to his hand. But I really feel like, I'm glad to see Dylan McIlrath's in the lineup, but don't expect that to last, as Vigneault has been known to play favorites. Dan Girardi and Mark Stahl have not been themselves this season and remained in this lineup over guys like Dylan McIlrath. It was just mind-boggling. It really was. And I'm just really hoping to see some more out of this, squad. I mean, they've turned the corner of late. Chris Kreider's, he's back in the lineup and everything. It's good to see that he's here, he's playing, but the fact that he's on the third line, it bothers me. Jason Megna is on the second line with Rick Nash and Derek Stepan. When you got Chris Kreider coming back into the lineup, or if you got a guy like Oscar Lindbergh sitting out.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
I mean, our defense has been atrocious all throughout December, and now here in January they're doing better, but the fact that Keith Yandle's name gets thrown around in trade talks, our best defenseman is being looked to be moved, is just bad news, especially when you have Mark Stahl and Dan Girardi where they can't be moved. They really can't. I mean, there is no chance of moving these guys. Their play has been awful in a sense compared to previous seasons, and I don't even think teams want them. Like the cap hit is just too much, and the fact that we got Dylan McIlrath finally getting a chance tonight, fight like Matt Martin. I just really hope that the Dylan McIlrath could put a beating on him or something just to set the tone for this game. I mean, this is going to be a physical game. I'm just really looking forward to seeing how these lines match up. I mean, the fact that our first line is JT Miller with Derek Brassard and Matt Zuccarello, I love that first line. But the fact that the second line is Rick Nash with Derek Stepan and Jason Megna, when Chris Kreider is on the third line with Kevin Hayes and Jasper Fast, it doesn't make sense. I mean, Jason Megna should have either been on that third line or a healthy scratch. Because, I mean, to be honest, Tanner Glass should have been the guy to be sitting in the press box. But I understand the move of him being in the lineup. It's going to be a hard-hitting game. And so we need our guys that are going to be finishing their checks. That's why the fourth line's awesome. Having Tanner Glass and Victor Stahlberg, those two guys. That fourth line has really built something of late. I mean, Dominic Moore being there, it's good. But the fact that Alain Vigneault, he wants to play Tanner Glass over Oscar Lindbergh. I hope this doesn't hurt us. I really do. I hope that it's not going to hurt the team. I mean, the first pairing on defense, finally, it's about time that Ryan McDonough and Kevin Klein are playing as a first pairing. I mean, I don't know what took Alain Vigneault so long to put those two guys together. The fact that Mark Stahl and Dan Boyle for a second pairing, I don't understand that move right there. Keep a guy like Mark Stahl and Dan Boyle for a second pairing over Keith Yandle and Dylan McIlrath. That third pairing should have been the second pairing. But you know what? At this point, I'm going to stick with the team we have. I'm going to be behind us, and I'm hoping that we come away with a big W tonight. Henrik Lundqvist is going to be in net, so I'm glad to see Henrik Lundqvist get in the time now. He's going to be playing a lot of games these next couple of weeks. I feel like we could ride this guy. Not sure if he's going to be playing versus the Philadelphia Flyers or versus the Washington Capitals when we play a back-to-back. I mean, I honestly feel like I'd rather have Antti Ranta playing versus the Flyers, and to have a guy like Henrik Lundqvist play versus the best team in the entire league. So let's just hope Vigneault doesn't screw that one up, because, I mean, clearly there's no reason to not be playing Henrik Lundqvist versus the Washington Capitals. I mean, we came so close. I really feel like we could have been on a 3-game winning streak if not for Vigneault's stupidity of the intelligence. If you have a timeout, take the timeout when we ice the puck, when they pulled the goaltender. But instead, they tie the game up with 5 seconds, and then next thing you know, the Rangers, they fall apart in overtime. We missed wide open nets. I mean, McDonough missing an open net there cost us the fact that Derek Stepan, and it's the other way, and Alexander Ovechkin buries this one. He inched closer to 500 goals. Bothers me. It really does. I mean, I'm just really hoping that we really pull off a good win tonight and bounce back, because this is a tight league. The points are hard to come upon, and we need to keep on rolling. So if we don't come away with the win tonight, because this Islanders team is just right there. They're right next to us. I mean, they win this game, they could pull into the second spot of the Metropolitan Division. I mean, we're gonna need to come away with a great game tonight. But I got faith in this squad. So I'm just looking forward to the game. I'll keep everybody posted, and just remember, let's go Rangers.